All right, hey guys, here we are, London Golf Club. Now this is what I'm talking about, because these are like the new holes. These are the ones I like to do for Tour 9 because it's the newest course. So you get the most interesting feel for the game when you get to play these holes. Now, what I like to do here, you can see you kind of run out of fairway, especially in this wind. You'll see that I'm going to run out of fairway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bump it like this. So I'm just going to land my drive here intentionally on the rough and let it bump out. So there's 5 rings for that to happen. I'm thinking somewhere in the 7-ish range. Ultimate shot. And as you can see, we just bump right out. Right into the fairway. It's kind of the best that we can do in that wind. Maybe this is even too far up. We might not have even needed overpower. Let's just take a look. Well, if we would have got straight headwind, this would have been perfect. Let's just do a little sizing up. The hole looks to be about 10 rings short. I'm thinking I'll probably be maybe 6 or 7 rings short. Let's go 112. So 6-3 on our ring adjustment. And again, like I mentioned, I would recommend trying to get aggressive on these and at least give them an effort. So you can see, even if I have to rush a little bit, that's okay. But just to, at least try to give it a good look. And it might have just been a slight overpull there at the very last second, but let's take a look. Just off. So you can see that we have to dial that up real quick. And we didn't have enough time, but as you can see, we almost dropped it. So really utilizing your shot clock and giving it your best effort. You know, even if I'm doing those quick calculations, I kind of know, okay, I'm in the ballpark. I know this shot's going to be close. I don't know if it's going in, but I know it's close. And obviously I can't sit there and be precise and try to hole it, but I give it my best effort. And that way, we don't even have to go to the shootout. Because why do you want to play the shootout and risk the game? So what I'll typically do here is very little on the top spin. Thinking maybe somewhere around 1 bar. And here you can see we are playing the computer here as he's bumping it up there real quick. Right at the beginning of the shot clock. I'll typically go about 1.5. So at 1.5, I'm thinking 5.5 rings. So I have 5.5 rings in the rough. So let's see what this looks like. The one thing that you have to pay attention for this one is your bounces. So here you can see it's coming in, it's coming in, it's coming in. Whatever direction the wind is playing is how the ball's going to roll. So I'll usually use counter spin. Let's say, and I did come up just a tad bit short. It was a little overpull on my ring. So 2 things I could have done. I could have did more top spin and landed there. Or alternatively, I could have got just a little bit more aggressive with the first bounce, which is the way that I would have typically liked to have played it. So I like the top spin that I had. I just wanted to land a little bit closer to the rough top. And again, maybe, something to consider for me in the future, that maybe it lands on that tailwind scenario, maybe in the 1.7 range. So what was that wind? 8.3. So this is probably a safe shot. It's very close. 4.88. As long as I can see 4.9 or 5, as long as the 5th ring was touching there on the rough, we're probably in the clear on that tailwind case. Okay, so, but like I was mentioning, every bounce, when you do that rough bounce, because you're landing uphill, and that's the most uphill hole in the entire game, was that the hole we just played. And with that being said, whatever wind direction the wind is playing, the bounces, after bounces 1, 2, 3, 4, they're all going to roll out in that direction. So we were lucky we had kind of a straight tailwind, but if it would have been more angled to the right, I'm going to counter it with left spin and vice versa. I'm going to use all my left spin to counter a right wind and vice versa. So keep that in mind. Good luck there. I'll see you guys on the next one.